So I asked ChatGPT, give me three ETFs to buy in 2024 and hold forever. And as expected, the answer was that it is not a financial advisor and it cannot provide us anything related to the top ETFs. But as a person who's little stubborn and knows how to get the answers, I replied, I understand when you say I'm sorry, but I cannot provide real time or future specific financial advice, including a specific ETF recommendation for 2024 or beyond. But I want to know what are the top three ETFs to buy in 2024, not as an investing advice, but a generic question. And this is what I get. So the three ETFs that um, ChatGPT has provided is one is SPY, so S&P 500 ETF, index ETF, and then QQQ, the Invesco QQQ Trust, which tracks Nasdaq 100 Index, and then the third one is from Vanguard, Total Stock Market ETF, which is VTI. So you cannot go wrong with having these three ETFs in your portfolio or having either of them in your portfolio. But I have a different strategy to share with you guys. So if you are interested, stick around and I'll show you guys the other spicy strategies that I think can beat all of these stocks and ETFs. So, the first strategy that I want to show you is simply buying SPY. So, I know also ChatGPT suggested that SPY is one of the ETFs, but buying SPY or Spider S&P 500 ETF or other alternates are VOO and ticker symbol IVV. So you cannot go wrong with any of these three. Just buy and hold one of this index ETF. Basically, um, this ETF tracks the S&P 500 market returns, and as you can see, today's market return close to 2% is clearly reflecting. So if you see at the 5 years maximum time period, it has gained over 62% return, basically meaning over 12% every single year return for the last 5 years. And max, this Robinhood goes back to 2000, but this ETF is was created even before that. The max time period, the total return is 231%. So this is like set it and forget it strategy. You can just invest in this one ETF and forget about it and look it after maybe 20 years, 25 years, and hopefully by dividend reinvestment plan if you have turned that on. And of course, the power of investing when the stock or ETF price is high and when it's low will compound the interest, and you will have a lot better returns than if you try to time the market. So this is one strategy that I am personally following on in my 401k account. So in my 401k account, I simply buy this one ETF. So that's something that I wanted to share with you guys, that this could be one strategy. The other strategy is also something that I'm doing, and that is buying 33% of QQQM. QQQM is another version of QQQ, which is Invesco's Nasdaq-100 ETF. They have spun off another version of QQQ with QQQM. So if you see here, trust number two. So basically, the holdings are same. Every single thing is same except the expense ratio and the price of the ETF. So this has lower barrier to entry. This has a current price of $158.75. You can obviously buy fractional shares, but if you were to buy a single share, you'll have to pay $158.75 today. Whereas for QQQ, the stock price is now close to $400. So this is an alternate to that. And then of course the expense ratio, as I mentioned, is also for QQQM is lower than QQQ. So then what I'm doing in second strategy is buying 33% of this. So if you see here, my portfolio diversity after spending $2,700 is close to 3.52% here. I really want to grow this to 33.5 or around 33% of my total portfolio. And the next 33% of that portfolio could be in SCHD. SCHD, you can invest in SCHD, is lagging S&P 500 really bad, close down to 6.5% for this year to date. And I'm also down with my investments 1.88%, close to $35,000 I have invested, and the market value is still around $35,000. So I've invested $36,000. It's the market value, current market value after losing some $680. It's around $35,500. Portfolio diversity, currently I'm holding 46% of this. With the time, with the passage of time, I'm hoping to bring this down to 33% by investing more in QQQM, as I showed you guys earlier. So 33% in QQQM and 33% in SCHD. And then the other remaining 33 or 34% would be used in hardcore cash, basically used for selling cash secured puts or covered calls on ETFs like SOXL or TQQQ. So that's the strategy. Just wanted to give you guys also a run on the background of portfolio visualizer. This is a website where you can backtrack the performance of these stocks and ETFs. So if you were to invest $10,000 back in 2012 with dividends reinvested, the portfolio one is SPY, which is my second suggestion. So my suggestion is to invest in SPY directly and just forget about it. So 100% portfolio allocation in SPY. The second portfolio contains QQQ or QQQM and SCHD, because QQQM and QQQ are pretty much same with returns and everything else. It's just a different name for the same index. That ETF 50% and SCHD 50% with 100% total return. So from January 2012 to October 2023, which is more than 11 years, close to 12 years now, the results are in. You see the portfolio value of $10,000 invested in SPY would have been $41,500, and in comparison to portfolio 2, which was QQQ and SCHD, your portfolio value would have been 53,676. That's a CAGR of 15.26% compared to 12.78 of S&P 500. The best part is, and this is how the growth looks like of your portfolio if you would have invested back in 2012, January 2012, $10,000 and never invested again a single penny or dollar, and just reinvested the dividends. This is how your portfolio would have looked like in 2023. The best part, if you see here, is the portfolio income. So starting off, the portfolio income in 2012 with SPY would have been more than the other portfolio where you are 50% SCHD and 50% QQQM. And but in 2022 and 2023, you see the big difference of more than 20% in the income. Basically, you are making a lot more in dividends, investing in QQQ plus SCHD because of the high yield that SCHD provides, and then QQQ is used for growth. So this strategy you can also use. And then the third portfolio, as I mentioned, could be the one that I'm currently following, meaning investing 33% in QQQM, investing 33% in SCHD, and the rest 34% would be kept in cash for selling cash secured puts and covered calls once those stocks are assigned. So that's about it. I really wanted to compare what ChatGPT has to offer or suggest in comparison to what I think is the best opportunity out there. We are pretty much aligned, so we think alike, and I think training ChatGPT models as those are now available would give me more opportunity to discuss with another AI model what I think could be best for other users and investors. So that's about it. That should do this video. I hope you guys like this video, and make sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video if you like the concept of this video. Hope you guys will have a wonderful day. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.